Please stop muting me, StreamYard. Let's start that over again. What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Peter Blake, here on the Sports Web, live from the What the Buck tailgate as we get you ready for Bucs versus the San Francisco 49ers. So how do we start off this show? As you know them, you love them, you got to have them. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. On today's show here this morning, live, we will get you ready for Bucs versus the 49ers as the Bucs are looking for a win here to get to 500 before the bye week as they face the San Francisco 49ers, who the last couple of years have definitely had their number. Definitely want to take your phone calls as always and read your comments. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391 as we are live here. Let's see what's going on with our Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. So, okay. So the phone lines are opened up. We'll be ready to go, get you ready for this game, of course, as the Bucs are coming off a disappointing loss to the San Francisco 49ers. Coming off a loss versus the Kansas City Chiefs, 30-24 there in overtime, and a lot of controversy all week long if the Bucs should have went for the 2-point conversion. So you could definitely talk about that. I've made no mistake about it. I felt like the Bucs should have went for that, and they definitely didn't do that. So, yeah. Now we'll have to see if they can get to 500 versus a tough team that, again, that's had their number the last couple of years there with Brock Purdy and Deebo Samuel. And, of course, the guy that I think everybody's worried about in the Tampa Bay area this week, the return of Christian McCaffrey. Because the Bucs have not been able to stop the running game. They were carved up by Kareem Hunt for over 100 yards, and they've been carved up by a lot of running backs this year, namely Derrick Henry just a couple of weeks ago. So this run defense, once again, will have their hands full, especially with McCaffrey returning and also the 49er run game. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and try to do something here because the Wi-Fi is not up to where I want it to be here. So stand by. Let's go ahead and try something here. Hold on a sec. It is not working out here right now. Let's go ahead and take that off. Yep, let's go ahead and go with that. And let's see if that will work for us right now. All right, so we'll go back out to the comments here. We're off of Instagram because I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi at this point. Morning, everyone. We're going to be 5-5 headed to the bye. Book it. I like your enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. And I hope that they can. But it comes back to what? It comes back to not necessarily this offense, which is going to give you over 30 points a game. Scores 24 without Mike Evans and without Chris Godwin. And some good news this week for Bucs fans, as it looks like Mike Evans will be back after the bye week. He was seen running on the sideline there. Of course, Chris Godwin out for the year. So what Liam Cohen and Baker Mayfield have been able to do with this offense, with both of those weapons out, has been amazing to say the least. So we will definitely see what happens at this point when it comes to this offense. But I definitely think this offense has upheld their deal, especially with the emergence of Cade Otton. And that's going to be important today for Cade Otton to step up because, yes, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, good. Everybody's walking by here wondering if I'm live or not. Yes, we're live here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. I'm your host, Peter Blake, giving you something to think about as we get you ready for Bucs versus the San Francisco 49ers, who once again have had their number the last couple years. With that being said, it comes back down to the defense. The defense has to do something. They have to show up. How you doing, Scott Bradford? You got somebody coming for me. Okay, good. Good. How you doing?
What's up, Buck Nation?
How you doing? How's this shot look? Does this shot look good? This Wi-Fi is not working out for me today. I don't know what the heck is going on. Yes. How is that? Is that good? Looks good, right? Thank you. So we're live here from What the Buck. That was Scott Bradford of Bucs Life Media. Yes. Yes, we got Andy from Scotland all the way here. He's going to come on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. What's going on, buddy? I met you before, right? Yes, I have. I have met him before. So we'll be talking to Bucs fans all day long here as we get you ready for Bucs versus the 49ers. But the big thing is, can this Bucs defense show out today? Yes. Can you give me a chair? Can you get guest a chair here so we can get them on camera?
I'll get you some food too.
I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. And by the way, thanks a lot for Florida.
Go Bucs.
Yes, go Bucs. As always, go Bucs. Let me fire those cannons right there. We get the air horn. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's go! And let me do this for Bucs fans because it just seems like the negativity, and I'm a part of that, and I get it. It was disappointing for them to lose that game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, so happy game day here. It's the evolution of Sports Talk Television. Open phone lines. If you want to talk about your Tampa Bay Buccaneer team, who is the key to this game? What's the score prediction as he gets a chair down? We start talking to fans here live from What the Buck. Once again, I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. So let's go out to Christopher Cole. Morning, everyone. We're going to be 5-5 headed to the bye. Book it. I like that. Again, that enthusiasm. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Let's go out to the Facebook user. Go Bucs. Woo. Fire those cannons. Or this right here. Woo! There you go. Like that right there. And Christopher Cole says CMC isn't going to get 24 or 25 touches today, but their running game has been held up. In fact, one of their main running backs is, I believe, leading the league here with the rushing yards that he's put up. And the name escapes me right now, but I'll get that name. But again, all eyes are focused on Christian McCaffrey and see what he can do, because this running game, when it comes down to it, has been very, very tough for opposing offenses. It's been very easy for that running game to take off versus a Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense. You guys want to come on here real quick? Come on here on the evolution of Sports Talk Television as I am trying to figure out this Wi-Fi situation. I don't know what's going on, guys. Wi-Fi is not the best. So I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and just go ahead and kill this on this end too. We're just going to kill a couple of these streams right now. Let's go ahead and remove that. So we'll try that right there, and then we'll see if that works out for us. Let's see, Scotland. Yes, absolutely. You ready to come on? All right, come on. Come on, the evolution of Sports Talk Television here, live from What the Buck Tailgate. Look at that. Go ahead, get that in the background if you want to. Come on, get that in the background real quick. Look at that right there. That's good. Go ahead, get into the mic there. Welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television. What's your name? Tell everybody where you're from.
Hey, guys, I'm Andy, and I'm from Scotland.
All right, from Scotland. So Andy from Scotland there. You can hear yourself pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what brings you to the Tampa Bay area, my friend?
Well, the love for the Bucs.
Yeah?
Yeah, constantly come to games every chance I get.
Right.
We family come on vacation, and we come here and watch the Bucs win.
Okay, good stuff. So with that being said, what did you think about the decision there to go for or not go for 2 versus the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, personally, I think it's a wrong decision. I think he should have went
right.
for 2. I don't think Todd Bowles has it in him to go for 2. He's too conservative.
Yeah.
Wants to hold back.
Right.
But when you're playing someone like Patrick Mahomes, you can't give him another chance.
Yeah.
I understand why he didn't go for it. I can understand the fear of missing it and losing.
Yeah.
But in a game against the Chiefs when it's so close, you want to just try and win that game.
Yeah, well, yeah, you try to win that game, and that was my thing at the end of it. You know, your defense has been on the field for the majority of that second half, especially late in that third quarter and the fourth quarter, of course, and then your offense is able to tie it up. If you have the momentum, and those were his comments on WFLA TV with Dan Lucas, you have the momentum as an offense, you go for the 2-point conversion, and instead you depend on a coin toss, and I get it, it's 50-50, but you could see Baker's face when he loses the coin toss, the game is basically over. But that's the confidence right now with the defense. And then on top of it, Patrick Mahomes being one of the great quarterbacks right now in the NFL, you don't want him to have the ball.
Yeah, and the excuse of it was too wet to go for the 2 points. Well, if you win that toss, you have to go all the way down the field to win that game. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
You have a one-off play.
Yeah.
Give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, agree. Well, I don't know what's going on right now. The Wi-Fi is just not really that good. So I tell you what, I think we're going to cut this short. We'll have to try to bring you back on. I'll see if we can reset this, guys. I do apologize for the inconvenience at this point, but the Wi-Fi is not working, and I'm not going to continue this, man. I appreciate you coming on the Sports Web.
Thanks
Stand by. We'll see if we can get you back on here in just a moment, all right?
No worries.
All right, guys.